So I teach academic writing at the high school level, but I teach the first level, so mostly 9th and 10th grade. If you had somebody who's upper middle school and maybe able to kind of jump a little higher, or someone who's maybe higher in high school but struggling a little bit, they might could come down. But 9th and 10th is about the sweet spot. This counts as half of an English credit. So it would take this course plus a literature course to make a full English credit, which I know I don't think your daughter's here tonight, but there is another delightful young lady, because I'm delightful too, there's another delightful young lady who teaches literature for us, so you can get both through ClassSource. She got to literature first. I would have taken that one. Anyway, what do I want to say? We do generally 4 essays per year, and we're focused more on the writing craft, really, than it being a heavy grammar course. That's not to say we don't ever look at any grammar, but it's more about the logic of writing. We talk a lot about backing up what you're trying to say with good evidence. We'll do 2 types. So we're going to do 2 that are informative each year, and then we do 2 that are more opinion-based, just to get experience with both of those. Embedded in the course, you're going to get some introduction to things like MLA formatting. Not that MLA formatting is the only type of formatting, and we will talk about that there's other types and what they look like, but MLA is a pretty common one, and I want them to get used to the concepts of having to format their writing in a certain way. We talk a lot about writing thesis statements, choosing appropriate academic sources, things like that. Just a lot of those academic writing things that nobody really wants to do, but it's good to learn if you're going to go on to college. My class is a pretty laid-back atmosphere. I try very hard to protect my class in that way. Because kids who don't like to write, and they're very uptight about it, like they're scared. And so we try to keep it really laid back in my classroom so that they don't feel they don't feel like it's a big deal. We're just working together. It's a workshop. We're just trying to learn things. We're trying to improve, but it's not about perfection, and it's not about I'm not going in there and just hitting them hard with all this stuff. We don't have a textbook, so that's good. It's one of the classes that doesn't have one. I think if there's anything else I wanted to say. That's probably about it. I do have a background in this, so I think I could almost mimic a lot of what you said. We've done a lot of things. We've done private school, we did public school for a while, and then I taught in public school for several years, taught in their school, tried to stay close to them, and then we landed on homeschooling, landed on ClassSource, and it has been such a blessing for us. I could say almost everything you said. These people are absolutely amazing. The ones that have taught my children, they don't just teach them, they nurture them, they support them. It's an awesome, awesome thing. But I do have a degree in teaching myself, and I have certification allowing me to teach specifically language arts through early high school. In addition to that one, I'm going to be doing a high school American history class. I did teach American history way back when I was teaching in elementary school at the 5th grade level. Haven't taught it at the high school level yet, but I loved teaching it. It was fantastic. And history is history. Won't be that different, just the rigor will be a little bit more now. I do have a copy of the textbook, one half of it. It's actually 2 textbooks for the full year, if you want to take a look at it. It does have, if you were to look at it tonight and notice this, there is a Bible study element, but we're not going to use that for the class. So every unit is 4 history lessons plus 1 Bible study lesson. And I'm going to leave that to the parents to do that or not do that as you wish. We're not going to cover that. So any tests that happen, if there are any questions that came from that part of the unit, I'm gonna remove those. I'm gonna leave that to you to teach that or not as you will. Each unit has a project that they will do. They choose their project, and in addition to that, there's going to be readings, just comprehension questions they'll answer each time to prepare them for tests and tests. It's worth 1 full history credit. And I think I'm just gonna like just take everything Emily said about history, but then use American instead of worlds, because she said it so beautifully. I don't even want to like try to step on that. So everything she said, but American, not world. That's how I feel. It's probably about it. If you care to know, the historical time frame that we're going to cover is Columbus to present day, and I did choose, kind of like you said, I chose to upgrade, so it's the brand new. It's the brand new course, so they're new textbooks. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it because present day is actually more present day instead of it stopping several years back. And anyway, I think that's about it. I'll be here. You got questions? I might have answers. If not, I will point you to one of them.